I'm going to show you how easy it is to make a spare key right at home for this 2021 Toyota Tundra. This demonstration is the very same for Tundras from 2018 through 2021 and similar to many other Toyota vehicles. We've got solutions for Toyota Tundras all the way back to the year 2000, currently through 2021, and we're working to add more coverage every day. Before we jump in, I'm going to start a phone call to the dealership to find out how much they want to rip me off for to make a spare key. While I wait on hold with the dealership, watch how easy this is. It's important to note that you need to have one working key that starts the engine in order to program a spare key with the help of Tomskey company. In the case of this vehicle, we have a single key that doesn't have remote buttons. Our original working key does start the engine, and we've got a tile key finder on here, pairs to your smartphone so you can always find your vehicle. We sell those on our website. As a little bonus, I've left this little item on my keychain. It's related to one of my personal hobbies, so if you can guess what this is, drop a comment below. Whoever gets it right will end up with a free prize. And as happens a lot of times, there's a single key, doesn't even have remote buttons, and that's all we got with the vehicle. So we wanted to get a second key. A couple things to point out on Toyota, Scion, and Lexus vehicles. Many times they'll have a small letter or symbol printed on the key blade. It can be a dot, G, or H. In this case, this has an H. That indicates the kind of chip inside the key. Most vehicles only have one option for a particular year, make, and model. Occasionally, there's a certain year, make, and model where Toyota had two different options. So if you look on our website and find there's two different options between the dot, G, and H, you need to make sure you're getting the very same indication. In this case, an H. A second important thing to check. Notice right up on the dashboard, there's a blinking red light. Each Toyota vehicle is going to have one of those. Sometimes those blinking red lights can be over in the center area or down low, occasionally over to the far left. Often they're up here, but look around with no keys in the ignition until you find that blinking red light. The blinking red light is an important indicator in programming our car key. Take your original key. When you slide your original key in, that blinking red light needs to turn off immediately in order to use your existing key to program a spare. That means you have a master key. Sometimes owners only have the valet key. And what happens with that is you slide the key in, the blinking red light turns on solid for about 2 seconds before it turns off. If the only key you have is a valet key where the blinking red light turns on solid for 2 seconds, you won't be able to program a spare key without taking some special steps. If that's your situation, contact our customer support, help.tomskey.com, through chat or email, and explain what you've got going on and ask for some assistance. Having confirmed that our original key is in fact a master key, we'll be able to use it to program the spare with the help of this Tomskey company TSL1 programming tool. This is very easy to use. We include instructions, and this demonstration video is obviously helpful. First, it's important to know there's two parts to be programmed. The key, or the chip, that allows the engine to start, and then secondly, the remote buttons that allow you to lock and unlock the door. So a quick phone call to the dealership to check by the VIN number can confirm if the vehicle is manufactured with lock and unlock buttons, in which case we'll be able to program this so it works for the vehicle as well. Some important points to consider as you go through programming. Don't have anything that's draining the vehicle battery. Make sure the HVAC is off, the headlights are turned off. If it's a hot day, roll down the windows, don't have the radio going. You don't want to drain the vehicle battery and have the vehicle computer struggling to get power during programming. Before we begin, come down near the gas and brake pedal, look around until you find the OBD port. Take this extension cable and plug it in. With the optional extension cable plugged in, come to your programming tool and slide the toggle switch to the key position. Now with your working master key, put it in the ignition, turn it 2 clicks to the on or run position. Do not start the engine. Take your programming tool and go ahead and plug it in. It should start beeping. First it'll beep twice like that, and then it'll begin a series of continuous beeps. As it does that, watch the blinking red security light location. It's going to turn on solid red. There, see that? That means the vehicle's ready to program our new spare key. Take out your original working key and slide the new key into the ignition. You need to do that quickly. You've got about 10 seconds from the time the red security light turns on solid to get the new key into the ignition. And then watch the blinking red security light. It should be blinking a steady on-off about once per second. That means the new key is being programmed to your vehicle. Wait for 60 seconds and keep watching that blinking security light. Now, if the blinking security light is blinking a different pattern, like 2 quick blinks, then 1 blink, or 3 quick blinks, then 1 blink, that's an error code. After 60 seconds, the security light will stop blinking. There we go. It stopped blinking. That means the chip in this key is programmed. Notice when I take the new key out of the ignition, the security light starts blinking again. If I slide it into the ignition, that security light stops blinking, and we know the chip has been programmed to allow the key to start the engine. So we can fire it up. And success. The key portion has now been programmed. Let's check on that phone call and see how it's coming along. Put me on hold. Let's jump back in the car. We've got to program the remote now. If you have a different blinking pattern on the red security light, at the end of the video, I'll show you the most common situation and how to fix it. To program the remote buttons to work, we need to take our original working key again and take the toggle switch and slide it to the remote function. The procedure is a little different, but just as easy. Put this into the ignition, turn it 2 clicks to the on or run position, and plug in the programming tool. It's going to start beeping. Listen to the beep pattern and get ready to click some buttons. When this starts beeping rapidly, we'll open the driver's door. Okay, opening the driver's door. When it begins a solid beep, now we need to click and hold lock and unlock for 1 second, and then click lock button. And it beeps. On some vehicles, you may have to repeat the sequence of holding lock and unlock for 1 second and then clicking lock several times before the vehicle will recognize the remote as authorized to unlock the doors for your vehicle. That's it. Let's unplug this, and now we need to test and see if our remote is actually working. Important to note, the vehicle doors will not lock and unlock if there's a key in the ignition. So be sure you take out your original key. Now, let's check the remote buttons. There we go. Look at that. We can lock and unlock the doors again. Isn't that amazing how easy it was to go from having one working key without remote buttons to a spare key that does have remote buttons? And of course, if your original key already has remote buttons, you can make a spare that has the remote buttons as well. Or if you just need to make a plain spare key, maybe as an emergency key, you can hide it under your vehicle in our magnetic hide a key box. So you can always have a key ready if you need to get into the vehicle and drive it, even if you've lost your original working key. When you place your order, be sure you add our Ultimate Key Bundle and make sure you get our Key by Photo key cutting service. That's pretty amazing stuff. After your order is placed, you're going to set your key on a flat surface and take 3 pictures. Be sure you turn your key in between each photo and make sure your camera is directly above the key blade. Upload those 3 photos to our website, and that's when the magic of our Key by Photo key cutting service gets to work. We will cut your new spare key so it arrives already fitting your vehicle. It is absolutely amazing technology. Can you believe how easy that was to make a spare key for this 2021 Toyota Tundra with the help of Tomskey Company and our TSO1 programming tool? We have solutions for thousands and thousands of do-it-yourself spare keys on tomskey.com. Let's go back and check on that phone call to see what the dealership wanted to charge to make a spare key.
Parts, Calvin.
Yeah, I'm trying to find out what it costs to get another key and fob made on a 2021 Tundra. It's a regular bladed key.
Okay, with the built-in fob.
Yep, with the built-in door buttons to lock and unlock.
And you do have an existing one right now?
Uh-huh, yep, just looking for a spare.
Okay, perfect. Well, unfortunately, that is one that Toyota has canceled on me now.
Oh.
I can no longer get that one.
Uh-oh. Okay, thanks so much. Do you hear that? That Toyota dealership can't even get the part to make a spare key. It's a 2021. That's only 5 years old. What's the deal with that, Toyota? You know you're charging too much, so you stopped selling keys for a 2021 vehicle? Let's try another one.
parts. Thank you for holding. How can I help you?
I'm trying to find out what it costs to get another key made on a 2021 Tundra.
Okay, let me see. I'm going to put you on a brief hold, okay?
Okay.
So programming for the key is going to be $245 off the bat.
Okay. The key I've got doesn't have buttons, but I think I can get one that has the lock and unlock buttons in it.
So that runs $209.22
Okay.
plus tax.
Do you know how long that takes to have them program it and stuff?
It usually takes about an hour. I suggest making an appointment before coming in.
All right, so about $245 to program it. You said like another $209 plus tax.
It's $225 plus the $245.
Okay. Can you believe that? That's absolutely crazy. $470 at the Toyota dealership to make a spare key. At Tom's Key Company, we can sell you the spare key. We'll cut it before we ship with our Key by Photo key cutting service, and we'll send you the key programming tool so you can have a complete do-it-yourself project that takes you 10 minutes to save hundreds of dollars and hours of time by skipping the car dealership. We back everything up with great customer service. If you run into problems, no worries. Reach out to us, help.tomskey.com, where you can chat with us and email us to get solutions if you're running into problems programming your spare key. And if for some reason your spare key just won't program to your vehicle, everything's backed by a full money-back guarantee. You'll just let customer service know, ship everything back, and you get a full refund. It is that easy. Be sure to come to tomskey.com and place your order today for our Ultimate Key Bundle. Let Tom's Key Company help you save hundreds of dollars and hours of time by skipping the car dealership.